To add some text to our movie, we're going to be using titles. Now, Premiere has a pretty awesome title generator, and what we want to do at this point is add a title for the web address that our character or our actress Jess calls out. So if we hit play.
At www.tinyteach.com/webclass.
Okay. And what we want to do here is go in and add a title. Now we can do that one of two ways. We can come down and select the new item icon on our project area and select title. Or we can come up to the top and go to title. And we want to do new title, and we'll do a default still. All right. And so I'm going to simply type in the title of this, which will be Tony Teach URL. We'll click OK. Now, if you notice, right where the playhead is, that's what's giving us this background as a default. Okay? So what I want to do is first type in our address here. Just click, and I'm going to type in www.tonyteach.com/webclass. All right. And first and foremost, this is very light, so we can't see it. It's actually in white. So I'll come down and click on the color. And I want this to be kind of a darkened blue. We'll click OK. All right, and now I'll just click and drag the side here. If I hold down my Shift key, it'll stay in proportion, so I can make this a lot smaller. And what I'm looking at right now are these frames here. This larger rectangle is what's referred to as the action safe area. And the smaller one is referred to as the title safe area. Now, typically when you're adding text, you want to keep all of your text inside the title safe area. You don't want it any larger than that. If you've ever seen a commercial and you've seen parts of the text being chopped off, it's because they've ignored these little markings here. Now, I also want to change the font. So I can come over here to the font family. And I want to use Anime Ace. And so again, I'm going to shrink down my text a bit. All right, and I can even see where there's a halfway mark, so I'm going to make sure the halfway mark of my text lines up with that. And to make sure this stands out a little more, I'm going to go and grab a rectangle, and I want to make sure the fill is going to be a different color. Just going to click and drag this out. And we'll make that white. Click OK. And I can even come over here and change the opacity. All right, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And make sure it's as wide as the full screen here. And I'm going to right click here, go to Arrange, and Send to Back. and that way the text is in front. All right, so now I have my text set up. Now close this out. And if you're wondering where this went, the new title is actually over here in our project area. And we'll have this come up at the right time. We'll hit play.
Now at www.tinyteach.com.
All right, so I can drag my URL over here.
Sign up now at www.tinyteach.
Make sure that comes up when it needs to.
Now at www.tinyteach.com/webclass. Thanks, campers, and remember, keep it simple, make it perfect.
All right. And I think I do want to have a transition to have that come on. So come over here to Effects. And I'll use the push transition. So it pushes onto the screen.
How to turn your photos from this to this. Sign up now at www.tinyteach.com/webclass. Thanks.
All right. And that's how we can add our titles to our scene. Now, this comes in handy if you want to do something like announcing who a person is on screen, or if you even want to do things like, say, this is a shot from Las Vegas or in a national park or something like that. So you can use different fonts and colors, and you can call out different things with your text just by generating a title.